And what Vicky gave me to understand yesterday, day before yesterday, I think yesterday his mother-in-law died or something like that. Yeah, that he is moving the High Court in case the passport officer doesn't decide his application. Now this is where I think all of you come into the picture. If a petition is filed before the High Court, it is necessary and important that your viewpoint, our viewpoint is also taken to the High Court. Maybe we could move the High Court by way of intervention, saying that please hear us also, we have something to say. Because it is an issue not of Alice or Vicky, it is an issue that concerns all of us. And High Court probably will hear us. In which case we may have to be prepared to engage a lawyer and go and make our submission before the High Court. If the High Court does decide in our favor, then the matter is over. Thank you.
Really, indeed, sir, you are really a tiger. And lot of technicalities आमच्या सरान शेअर केल्यो. राधाराव, gracias. Put your hands together a little louder. Thank you, sir. आणि जायतो आमचो लोक येयला, which is going through a really mental trauma and agony and really stress. But त्याच्या बद्दल चड उलोवपाक I invite Belinda Goans, and she gonna share her experience, त्याचे hardship त्याने कोणा face केला and most of the experience.
Hi, Goincha Maja Goinkarando. I'm not a big talker. I'm the first time on a mic, in front of a mic, I can say. Okay. Fellow Goans with common goals, I'm Boronalla. And common goals and common intentions. Today we have come to assert our rights, to avail what is rightfully ours. OCI is our right and we have to fight for it. To choose to get a Portuguese passport and to decide to acquire it and to get an OCI to continue to live in a place of our birthplace is our right. Where our ancestors are, our families are living, and everybody is here. Now this country, our India, has been having a healthy and cordial relationship with Portugal. It was because of Portugal's goodwill and gesture that everybody who was born during the Portuguese time, during their era, was granted a special privilege. We can all get registered or transcribed, like Dr. Garcia said, and we can have our birth registered and apply for a Portuguese passport. And the benefits, you know what you have with the Portuguese passport. Our youth can work, people have grown economically, and everything is going very nicely, seamlessly until this law came. Was granted a special privilege. We can all get registered or transcribed, like Dr. Garcia said, and we can have our birth registered and apply for a Portuguese passport. And the benefits, you know what you have with the Portuguese passport. Our youth can work, people have grown economically, and everything is going very nicely, seamlessly until this law came. The youth and the countless among us have successfully found employment and education opportunities, and not only in Portugal, but many European nations. It is an earnest plea to our government to be on the side of its people and to do the right thing by granting the surrender certificate to obtain the OCI. Revoking an Indian passport is not the solution. Everybody said, when we went to surrender the certificate, he said, I'll revoke. So I came back. I said, no, I do not want my passport revoked. At the most, I'm a tele. Who in that tele? We entrust the Ministry of the External Affairs to kindly look into this matter at your earliest and facilitate a favorable action for the benefit of those who are caught in a predicament because of the new rule that was imposed on us, and which was not made, we were not aware of the law, any awareness of how it would unfold. Once again, on behalf of all those who are gathered here, I request a solution to be derived to stop the young and the old from having sleepless nights, because that is what has been happening. We wake up at 4 in the morning and we say, oh, what are we going to do? And this has been going on. Now the unemployment in Goa, everybody is aware of. What will happen if all the youth that are gone and have their passports revoked and everybody comes here? What will happen? Do we have time and do we have the place and the time and the jobs for them? The total unemployment rate of Goa at the moment is almost 16%. Now just imagine if the Goans had to revoke this opportunity to be EU passport holders and come back because of the Indian government is not giving them a long-term visa option like the OCI. What will happen to Goa? Hope some common sense prevails. And if this is not resolved sooner than later, because this can soon spiral out of control with lots of civil unrest and frustrations, where youth are marginalized like many of the conflicts around the globe, where unemployment is high and people feel trapped and nowhere to go. Wake up, my fellow Goans, Indians and global citizens of Goa, and make your voices heard. Please, don't sit at home and say, "Maje kaam zale, oiz melo, maje kaam zale, nyala oiz melo, dale kabar." Tohle naka amka zay, ki ami zograng zay amche raita. Viva!
Devinda, viva. देविंदा आपण उलोवपाक तितले आपल्याक कळना म्हणटाले म्हाका म्हाज्या माथ्या वयल्यान गेले चड उलयले बरें आतां आय जस्ट गो बॅक अ लिटल बीट हो टायगर येयला सांगून गेला इट इज अप टू द गव्हर्मेंट हाव दे इंटरप्रेट द एक्ट सो म्हाका मागीर एक उगडास येयलो मेडिकलान एक एक्सरे म्हणून काडटाय MRI, X-ray. So there also it all depends upon who is the doctor and how they interpret it. That because of wrong interpretation, patient ICU moron जायना. Because of wrong interpretation, Angela Goenkar cannot be put into trouble. कित्याक एक्सरेचेर काळूक दिसची पड म्हूण TB जाल म्हणून जायना, कॅन्सर जाल म्हणून जायना. केन्नाय थोंडेनी हुई एक्सरेचे काळुकी रात दिसची पडटा. सो आय होप द गव्हर्मेंट ऑल्सो इंटरप्रेट पॉझिटिव्हली फॉर गुड लाईफ फॉर ऑल द गोन्स हू आर ऑल्सो इंडियन्स टुडे. आणि टायगर गेलो, टायगरा फाटल्यान आतां कोण येवपाचो? the most famous, popular, and we all know her, we love her, Goa loves her, she is the tigress of Goa. Pratima, complete confidence, Pratima Coutinho, the tigress. How many tiger was the tigress Singala?
वेल सगळे हांगा हाजीर आशिल्ले आयचे दिसा आमी एक उलो मारिल्लो. आमचो जो अध्यक्ष आसा गोवन्स ऑफ गोवा बाब कॅनिडी आफान्सो हाज्या मार्गदर्शनाच्या अंडर हो आयज आमी मेळावो घडून हाडिल्लो आसा ही सभा. कित्याक यू नीड टू बी अ वॉयस फॉर द वॉयसलेस. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट आय वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू ऑल. सगळ्यांक बरो दीस हांव दिता. आसतले हांगा hundreds of people who are present today, but at the same time I know there are many NRIs from Canada, UK, USA, Australia, Holland who are watching us online. Well, सगळ्यांक ॲडव्होकेट प्रतिमा कुटीनचो माय मोगाचो येवकार आनी नमस्कार. Well, I am been given the topic of speaking on OCI. Well, all of you all know. म्हाका दिसता राधा इंग्लिशीन उलयलो आनी बेविंदा इंग्लिशीन उलयलें, हांव कोंकणी आनी इंग्लीश मिक्स करतलें. OCIची मिनींग कितें? OCI म्हणल्यार सगळ्यांक खबर आहा, ओवरसीज सिटीजन्स ऑफ इंडिया. आतां I have to speak about the OCI and the benefits which are given to the OCI. And I'll be appealing to the Goa government. We know it's with the central government, but then it's double engine sarkar. तुमकां सगळ्यांक खबर आसा OCI केन्ना मेळटा तो. जेन्ना एकलो इंडियन ओरिजीन आसता पळय आनी ही वॉन्ट्स टू हॅव द फॉरेन पासपोर्ट टू गो अब्रॉड फॉर द बेटर लिव्हिंग, फॉर बेटर प्रोस्पेक्ट, जॉबाक लागून, भुरग्यांक फीड करपा खातीर, फॅमिलीक बरें खाण दिवपा खातीर, हें करपा खातीर जेन्ना एक इंडियन ओरिजिनाचो मनीस आसता आनी तो पोर्चुगीज पासपोर्ट अप्लाय करता, he has got the right to take the OCI. OCI is like a certificate. OCI म्हणल्यार कितें? एक सर्टिफिकेट अशी आपल्या गोंयांत आपले रुट्स इंटॅक्ट दवरपा खातीर, आपली आवय भूमी, आपले मातृभूमी म्हणटा पळय तेजे कडेन एटॅच रावपाक, आपले कनेक्शन दवरपा खातीर. आतां जेन्ना मनीस भायर वचूंक सोदता, लंडनाक वचूंक सोदता, UK, USA वचूंक सोदता, तेन्ना he has to surrender his Indian passport. And जेन्ना तो पासपोर्ट सरेंडर करता तेन्ना रिवोकेशन जाता पासपोर्टाची आनी मागीर he is been given he has the eligibility कित्याक OCI एप्लाय करपा खातीर. आनी OCI एप्लाय करतकीर ताका एक ते कार्ड अशें मेळटा, लायसन्स मेळटा, आपल्या गोंयांत आपल्या देशांत केन्ना जाय तेन्ना येवन वचपाचें. आनी लायक द फॉरेनर्स हू हॅव टू गो एंड be present at the police station or take entry or तांकां not only that unlike एक फॉरेनर कशें येतात आनी विजाचेर तशें, पूण हांगा OCI आसा जाल्यार त्या गोंयकारांक दिवपाची गरज ना. ताका डायरेक्टली ही कॅन कम, ही कॅन स्टे विथ हिज वायफ, कॅन स्टे विथ हिज फॅमिली, ही कॅन बाय प्रॉपर्टीज. मायंड यू, एक्सेप्ट एग्रीकल्चरल प्रॉपर्टीज घेवपाक मेळना OCI होल्डर आसा ताका, पूण ही कॅन बाय फ्लॅट्स, ही कॅन बाय प्लॉट, ही कॅन बाय प्रॉपर्टीज. At the same time, he has got all the right, except voting. सगळे रायट आसा ताका, गोंयकारूच म्हणतो, पूण एक वोटींग सोडलें जाल्यार आनी एग्रीकल्चर रायट सोडलें जाल्यार ताका आनी कसलोच बंदी आसना. आतां वायट दिसता म्हणल्यार गोंयकार कित्याक वता भायर, कित्याक वता, कित्याक गेले आमचे गोंयकार भायर? पयले गोंयकार भायर वताले, सगळे गोंय गोंयकारांनीच भरिल्ले. आयज कितले कितले तरी म्हाका 30-40% गोंयकार दिसतीच पडना. खंय वच तूं? आमचे सालसेटीत आनी सगळे खाली जाल्ले आसा. खंयचे पोंतार गेल्यार आयज आमचे गोंयकार दिसती पडना. आनी गोंयकार इज नॉट हॅपी टू गो देर. गोंयकार इज बीन फोर्स्ड टू गो देर बिकॉज दीस गव्हर्नमेंट कुड नॉट गिव देम द एम्प्लॉयमेंट. दीस गव्हर्नमेंट कुड नॉट सस्टेन देम. दीस गव्हर्नमेंट जे आसा आमचे भाजपाचे, कितले जॉब दिले? कांय जॉब ना. ते फक्त आपले कोण लायकीचे आसा, तांकां इन्फ्लुएन्स आसा, ते कार्यकर्ता आसा तांकां आसा. आमचे बारीक समाजाचे जेंचे कडेन पयशे ना ब्रायब दिवपाक, आमच्या लोकां कडेन जेंच्या कडेन पयशे ना व्हडले व्हडले पोस्ट पुलीस आनी कलेक्टर जावपाक, तेंचे कडेन पयशे ना म्हणचे बाबडे आपले पोर्चुगीज पासपोर्ट करतात, आवय बापूय ग्रेनीचे हें घेवन आनी मागीर वयतात. कित्याक? हांगा फॅमिली आसता, आवय बापूय आसता, जाणटेली भुरगीं आसतात, तांकां पोसपाचें आसता. आनी यू नो वॉट द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट दीस OCI, आय टेल यू, पोर्चुगीज पासपोर्ट केले जाल्यार एक फायदो कितें आसा, that they can go to other Euro countries, they can go to different countries, employment घेवपा खातीर आयज भुरग्यांक बरें शिकोवपा खातीर, that is one advantage. पोर्चुगीज पासपोर्ट केला जाल्यार बरी एडवांटेज तांकां शिकपा खातीर, बरें एज्युकेशन घेवपाक, बरें जॉब प्रॉस्पेक्टा खातीर. हांगा जो 10,000 जोडपा ना थंय 2 लाख जोडपाक शकता. सो तेका लागून फॅमिलीक कितें बरेंपण दिवपाक, गुड लिव्हिंग, स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंगाक लागून वता एक युरो कंट्रीजाक वचपाक मेळटा. म्हणून OCI चो फायदो कितें आसा, आपले जे ग्रासरूट, आपले कनेक्शन आसा आपल्या लोकां कडेन, ते कनेक्टाक लागून ते एक फायदो आशिल्लो. आतां वायट दिसता म्हणल्यार चल एक वर्स म्हाका दिसता आमचो इंडियेचो सरकार भेरावला. आय डोंट नो वॉट यू आर अप टू. तिने आता सडनली फोन केले अरे तुमकां पेनल्टी रावपाची आशिल्ली तुमी पयलीं 15,000 पेनल्टी लायताली कोणी समज गोंयकार रिवोक करना आशिल्लो जाल्यार आपलो इंडियन पासपोर्ट ताका एक पेनल्टी आसताली यू मस्ट हॅव डन आउट ऑफ इग्नोरन्स नोबडी डज इट डेलिबरेटली पूण असल्यार तितून एक पेनल्टी आशिल्ली खंय 15,000ची तुमकां जाय जाल्यार 25,000ची लावची आसली तुम्ही ओव्हरनायट कायदो चेंज केलो तुम्ही OCI डिनाय करपाक लागल्यार ग्रांट करपाचे अरे OCI डिनाय केल्यार आमचे गोंयकार जे गोंयकार आसा ते आयज फॉरेनर जाले मरे जे बिकम द फॉरेनर्स इन देयर ओन लँड आयज गोंयकारांक काडून तुम्ही भायर मारतात पोर्चुगीज केले हांव चालून मारता कितें जावं मिकी म्हणला ते सारखे पयले तुम्ही कायदो मरे कायद्या मुखार डिफरन्स ना कायदो सगळ्यांक समान देर इज नोबडी अबाउट द लॉ देन आय एम appealing to the CM of Goa, that's Pramod Sawant. I'm appealing to you. First, तुझे put your house in order. पयलो तो पोर्चुगीज नॅशनलिस्ट आसा पळय नुवेचो ते तुजो मंत्री बळाक घेतात ताका काडून उडय आनी मागीर तूं फॉलो करपाक लाय हांव इतलेंच अपील करता ड्युअल सिटीजन येतले म्हणटात वी वेलकम दॅट बट वी डोंट नो वेन दॅट ड्युअल सिटीजन